Now to an ABC 15 follow-up on our 48 hours on the border coverage from earlier this year. Border towns across Arizona have really felt the impacts of the intermittent surges at migrant crossings. I was recently in San Luis in Yuma County listening to people who live there, hearing their concerns. Walking down Main Street in San Luis feels like stepping into another world. Here, there are very few language barriers or cultural barriers, but there are physical ones, like the San Luis Port of Entry. On average, nearly 7,000 people cross each day, according to the city. People just like Julio.
¿Y eso te da la oportunidad de apoyarles más a tu familia?
Oh, claro. Vivimos bien, gracias a Dios.
Julio says he comes here to the U.S. side to work and support his family. He tells me his job as a field worker on a nearby farm provides a good life for his family back in Mexico.
Yo llego a hacer fila a las 11 de la noche.
Julio says every night he gets in line at 11 o'clock to arrive on time for the graveyard shift. He typically misses long lines at the port, but not everyone is as lucky.
Sí, sí, han aumentado.
Wait times have gone up, says Francesca Bustamante, who has homes on both sides of the border.
Sí, esperaba 2-3 horas de cola.
She tells me waiting 2 or 3 hours to cross has now become the norm. Steps away from the port of entry, Angelica Carrillo manages a children's store.
Se mira más movimiento, sí se mira más movimiento, más filas para cruzar, más aglomeración.
She says lately, there's been a lot more movement around town and the border, more lines to cross, and more field workers coming over. Now, she says wait times of up to 4 hours aren't unheard of.
Los domingos no vayas, porque caminando más de 2 horas y en carros 4 o 5 horas. El domingo no.
So Angelica says on a Sunday, don't even think about it because the lines are just going to be so backed up to cross into Mexico or to cross into Arizona.
But the long lines aren't stopping everyone.
¿Qué están haciendo aquí?
Pues venimos aquí a un mandado, al mandado.
Francisca and her friends are ladies who lunch. They stop for a bite to eat after a busy day of running errands on the U.S. side.
¿Y hoy estaban comiendo?
Sí, esto ya comí ya un cafecito.
Long lines or not, workers like Julio don't have a choice. But that's not the only thing he's noticed.
¿Has notado más migrantes cruzando?
Oh, sí. Sí.
Okay. ¿Qué has visto?
Se ven bastante. De muchas partes vienen.
Julio says he's seen more migrants crossing lately, coming from all over, both legally and illegally.
Y miras gente aquí que viene a trabajar. Sí.
He adds he's seen more people trying to get jobs on nearby farms. But with a young family to support, long hours, long lines, or increased competition won't stop him.
Tú trabajas para apoyarles a ellos y darles una mejor vida.
Sí, sí, lo mejor que yo pueda darles a ellos.
So he says he's working for his kids, the best kind of life possible he wants to give them.
And I just checked back in with City of San Luis officials who told me they have about 40,000 full-time residents, which is about the same population as Sun City, to give you some perspective. But each year, officials say more than 3 million cars cross through the port and on average, more than 2.5 million pedestrians. Of course, for more of our 48 hours on the border coverage, head to the main page of abc15.com.
It is extensive, and we also offer all kinds of perspective there. Well worth checking out.